Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sharpness Show. It's Saturday morning. I'm here at the Calvary's Mission Food Pantry in Richmond Hill, New York. It is headed by Mr. Tony Singh, and he's a Guyanese, but it does not only serve Guyanese people. Many other immigrants from different parts of the world benefit from food items here.
I think our biggest thing is to help. We're not helping somebody because we're looking forward to somebody else to help us. We're helping to make a difference. And when we can make a difference in a child, in a child that you can able to help her to go to school, to study, you never know what that child could become. If you could buy a school book for a child, or you can help a mother who has 3 children and can't afford to put food on the table, and you give them food, it's a wonderful thing. Not looking forward for anything in return. Your returns are not earthly things. Your return is heavenly things, and God is going to really bless you when you give, and give with a clean heart. Don't give because you have to give, or because somebody command you to give. Give because you feel it's the right thing to do. And that's what we must give, with compassion, with the things that we want to do. So that's my thing about giving. Must give from our heart, and we must able to make a difference when we are doing these things. If you can help someone to become a better human being, coming off alcohol, drugs, mothers that have children that are struggling to buy a school book for them. If you can do that, it's something important. It's really good, because you never know what that child can become. So let us do good for the greater good of mankind. Thank each and every volunteer that are here this morning. If you're here for the first time, thank you for coming. Thank Shabna to come back and do our video. She's doing a lot of videos in Guyana, so you could follow her too. Next Friday is our event, our fundraising, and it's on Terrace on the Park in Flushing. If you don't get a ticket, please grab a ticket. It's going real fast, and it's really a good event. You're supporting the pantry. Our main goal for this event is to raise enough money. We're trying to get our own location, and sometimes from time to time we use back some of that money to buy food to come in here to help each and every person.
Today's a beautiful day, right? Yeah. It's not cold, it's not too hot, it's not raining. We feel good, we feel blessed, right? Yes. So I want to make sure that every single one of us show that same spirit when our clients are walking through. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't know if I say it enough, but we can't do what we do without the help of you guys.
guess you guys see a lot of videos already Shabna did on Calvary's mission. But I'm Tony Singh, one of the founding members of Calvary's mission, a food pantry in the Richmond Hill area in Queens. And we have been serving about 1,000. When we started, it was about 400 to 500 people. Now we're up to like 1,500 families a week, because they are food insecurity. A lot of immigrants are coming in, and they do need a lot of assistance. And due to the rising high cost of food, I mean, throughout the world, there's a food shortage, and food are very expensive. So we are here to subsidize some of those things. And
hi, Kevin. Kevin actually is Tony's son-in-law, and he's very active in this pantry.
Just to piggyback off of what Tony said, food insecurity is very serious in New York and across the United States. But I think one of the biggest misconceptions that a lot of people have is that America has the capacity to actually grow enough food to feed the entire world. In fact, the United States throws away enough food to feed the entire world every single day. One of the things that we've started to do is we've reached out to other organizations to try to rescue some food. So City Harvest is one of our biggest partners, and they rescue 15 million pounds of food that otherwise would have went into waste every year. We get a large portion of that, and we're able to provide healthy food options to a lot of our clients. Food Bank of New York allows us to buy food at a subsidized cost, and we are in turn able to get, like you can see, things that are health conscious, low sodium. A lot of our clients suffer with diabetes and hypertension, so we always have low sodium, low sugar options here. But more than anything, we find things that we know our clients will eat, right? We would never give our clients something we wouldn't personally eat ourselves. So when we are doing the ordering, when we're doing our shopping, we keep that in mind.
We have the YouTuber here, Miss Shabna, is volunteering at Calvary's mission this morning. And we're so welcoming Shabna, coming all the way from Guyana to volunteer her time in Richmond Hill, Queens. And if you could follow her on YouTube, she has a lot of videos about stuff is happening in Guyana. She's a humanitarian. She's highlighting a lot of stuff is happening in Guyana. She's highlighting the poor. She's not showing you the beautiful parts of Guyana, but she's showing you where people are more in need.
The real thing.
And she can tell you a little bit more of what she's doing in Guyana.
Yes. Hello, everybody. So if you've been following my channel, The Shabna Show, you will notice that I'm highlighting the social issues, because there are so many people struggling, but we don't know about that. That's actually the untold stories. So I've decided to highlight those stories, like people who are struggling, single mothers, and people who
lots of women.
Yeah, lots of women and people who don't have proper housing. We try to highlight it so we can get some changes for them, because the idea of the Shabna Show is to change lives one family at a time. And I'm happy that so far, since I've been highlighting these videos, lots of donors have come forward, and they have given donations to buy either foodstuff or help. One person got a house. We're going to bring the video very soon, thanks to the Shabna Show. And there are so many other people who got help, like one lady, a Guyanese lady returned from Venezuela. She was able to start a business. So yeah, we're making progress.
That's
good. Thank you for all the support.
That's very good, Shabna. And I saw the government having a program where they help the elderly to build homes. I think it's named BOM. Yes. Men on Missions in Guyana. And I see the government is helping. Yes. And it's very good to see that we are trying, the government is trying to highlight these issues, and Shabna is highlighting a lot of those issues. She's doing the fishermen, she's showing you the markets, a lot of beautiful places in Guyana, but she's showing you the more humble, the more poor, and generating people that need these things. So we want to thank Shabna on the Shabna Show for highlighting these issues. And every time she comes to New York, she visits at Calvary's mission, where she volunteers her time here and highlight some of the things that we do. So So we do have, and we feed about 1,400 families every Saturday. It's at 102 1689 Avenue in the Richmond Hill area. Anyone can come. You don't have to have no ID, nothing. Just come and join the line and you would have enough food. We have a lot of stuff that we are giving out this morning. More than enough food to help the families for the week. They got chicken, they got vegetables, they got fruits. There's so much stuff they get. Cheese, we have canned items. So if you know anybody in New York is in need, I mean, it's food insecurity is real. Cost of living is high all over the world. Even in America, you know, cost of living is really high. So we are doing, and Shabna is highlighting these things. So thank you very much.
I think one of the biggest things when you're trying to get a foothold in any new place, it's really expensive. And New York is one of the most expensive places to live in the world. In fact, I read an article recently that said that in order to have the equivalent of $100,000 a year, you have to make $300,000 in New York. Just to have the equivalent of $100,000, it's cumbersome for a lot of individuals who are just trying to plant roots here, right? So being able to reappropriate monies that otherwise would have been spent on nutritious food, because we're providing it to you here, you can do other things to try and help you get on your feet. And thankfully, we've had so many success stories where individuals have come to the food pantry, and some might not even have had at that point legal status here in the United States, who have managed to turn around and now be volunteers who are hoping, because they've got that footing, because they've gotten that security here. And Calvary's mission is one of the things that have helped them in that regard. A huge problem when you see that people living paycheck to paycheck, right, which is something that most people do in New York, right? It's tough because when there's one hiccup where there's a disruption in your pay, now you're struggling to play catch up. And so a lot of people during the pandemic, they started using credit cards, and that's why you see nationally the credit card liabilities have risen exponentially. And now that businesses are opening back, people are getting back jobs, they're still catching up. They're still fighting to catch up with all those bills that accrued, interests that accrued that they couldn't pay at the time. So while it looks like the pandemic is starting to level off and we're not suffering from the death tolls that initially happened, we're still suffering financially because everyone is just trying to play catch up.
Like chicken?
Hi, Errol.
Hello, this is Errol. I'm sharing cabbage today at the pantry.
Good.
Very delicious cabbage.
Okay.
bonito.
You want to be in it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
My mother say I'm a good boy.
Oh, you want to say your goodbye?
Yeah. And the little boy, my mother say, oh, so pretty, my little boy. I continue pretty.
Okay. How are you? How are you?
Okay.
How you feel about receiving food every week?
Oh, that's great.
It's great?
That's very good. That's very
Yes.
good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everything is very good, man. You all treat people so nicely here, you know.
Yes.
This is one of the best places you have here, right? Very, very nice, you know. We love you all, right?
Thank
You
you.
treat people so nice and,
Yes.
you know, very good of that.
And
right?
you appreciate the food
I
very much.
appreciate everything. This is the best, you know.
Yes.
The best pantry I see right here, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. How are you? How are you? Hello. How are you? Welcome. Hi. Oh yeah, you saw the Hustle video? Okay. Thanks for watching. Hello. How are you? Hi. Hello. Hey Raj. Morning.
How you doing?
So what's going on here today?
We got people sneaking in the line. We're trying our best. We're trying our
Okay.
best to keep order, but
That's good.
we give out tickets in numbers now, and you know we get to like number 25, and you get like number 100 something trying to sneak in with number 25.
I see.
So you know,
I
we
know.
try to be fair with everyone, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You're doing a good job though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you know. No.
Hi Roger. What's happening today?
Well, this is where it starts. You know, we
Yeah.
have different lines, different times, so
Yeah.
we're trying to get it all together.
Okay, great. Yes. Okay.
If you want to say something in English, say something
Hello.
in English.
Hi. You want to say something?
You wanna say something?
You're welcome. De nada.
Right,
De nada.
si están contentos con la comida, say
Thank you, very good.
You're welcome.
Comida, most of the 90%,
You're welcome.
70% of the people is Spanish.
Yes.
We have it here, so we have here for the language, so I can talk to them in Spanish and I explain.
That's
Everybody
good.
happy?
Thank
Spanish,
You're welcome.
Gracias. Que Dios la
De
bendiga.
nada.
All right?
De nada. Cindy, what are you giving out today?
COVID test kits.
Okay.
I think one of the biggest things that I can be proud of during our time here is that we identified certain individuals, some of our clients who are shut-ins. They're unable to actually come out and receive food, and we have an amazing group of volunteers who have identified those individuals, and they subsequently would take food items and supplies and deliver it directly to them. This is something that we would love to expand on because we've seen such positive growth in that area. So our plans in the future are to have mobile food pantries that can do this in a larger scale. We'll be able to pack supplies and food here and take it to specific areas outside of the reach of this neighborhood.
That's good. I know you have a big fundraiser coming up.
Absolutely. One of the ways that we can get to all those goals that we are trying to achieve is to raise funds. And on the 18th, we're having a dinner and a dance. That's at Terrace on the Park. It's $125 a ticket. That's food, drinks, dessert, dancing. It's going to be an amazing time. Last year, everyone had an awesome time. If you guys are interested, please make your way to www.calvarysmission.org. You can see our Facebook page, our Instagram page. Just search Calvary's Mission Food Pantry. You'll be able to find out information on that.
We're done with the potatoes.
I'm sharing these potatoes because we already pre-packed about 800 bags when they finish. So now we don't have time, so I'm gonna have to throw it out when they come through. So I'm gonna share from here.
Okay.
These people already got.
Okay.
So
Ah, okay. Okay.
and this is 50-pound potato I'm carrying around like this, like a little toy bag. But we gotta do what we gotta do
Yes.
because we're trying to move the line. That's why we're doing it this way.
Okay.
We're getting out of bag now.
Okay. Did you get chicken?
So Shabna, we almost serve about 800 people, and it's now 20 after 10, and we got about another 200 people. So we have until 11 o'clock. We serve from 8 to 11. So I think we probably by the time 11 o'clock we might have another 300 more people. So we probably would have about 11 to 1200 families today.
Okay.
And if you look in the line, most of the people are coming is the migrants that came in from
Immigrants.
the immigrants from the borders that came in, and you know, these are the people that really need this food. And we do have other families that, you know, they're working, but life is hard. I mean, they're working, but they have house rent to pay, they have bills, and you know, America is a place with a lot of bills. And if they can get a substitute, and the food pantry has been a good source of substitute. If you look at their shopping carts when they're coming out at like $50, $60. You know,
Yeah.
we're giving out salmon in the can, which I think it's about like $6 a can of salmon.
Yeah.
And they're getting a whole pack of chicken. On top of that, after the salmon is finished, we're going to be handing out tilapia, frozen fish. We're giving out cheese. So there's a lot of stuff they're getting, and it's but approximately, I would estimate every cart that comes out, it's about over $100 in grocery. So it's enough to last them for the week. So until they come back next week, they get rice, they get beans, they get cheese. You know, so there's a lot of stuff that we are being able to subsidize for these families, and they do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I thank all the volunteers that come out and all the people that come out and help. It's a fulfillment. You know, when you do something good, as the Bible says, more blessed to give than to receive. And when you are giving, you're able to see the blessings of the Lord. You know, and it's wonderful. And I just want to say thank you for highlighting these events. It's a wonderful thing. And you know, we encourage you, if you're in need, you can come out. The address is 102 1689 Avenue in Richmond Hill.
And you're here every Saturday.
And we're here every Saturday.
Yeah.
Rarely we are not here. But if it's snowing heavily, we are here.
Yeah.
Unless it's a blizzard and they call it off. If it's raining, we are here. No matter what. Every Saturday we are here.
Yep, you guys are doing a fantastic job. And it's always a pleasure for me to come and volunteer when I'm in New York and I'm available.
Thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
On the video. Listen, I want it. Hold on. You. This is what I like to see you do. Not them big, strong people you come and give carrot and go ahead.
Yeah.
Take care, young.
Very good.
And the mothers with the babies, and you know,
Yeah.
so much they're helping. They're getting pampers today.
Yeah.